It's here. Hello there. Kill some birds. Birds mean that pussy. Rubbers. I'd like to rub that pussy. I'd like to massacre that pussy. Spellcaster. I'd like to cast a spell on that pussy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
I'm just being the Sleazy Michael.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
Well,
were you gonna fuck those Blu-rays? Get the fuck out of my office.
I'll see myself out.
Fucking weirdo. Messing with my lights. God damn it. All right, so hey guys, welcome to another look burp-a-derp at God. Why are these greasy? All right, so yeah, so this is the latest package from Vinegar Syndrome. Now I did get a few more things than is usually or are usually in the package. If you just got the normal regular package, then you got these 3 movies, and then if you decided to go with the VSA from this month, you got Spellcaster. I also went ahead and I bought Alphabet City because I didn't want to miss it on that. I heard a lot of great things. I bought Sometimes Aunt Martha Does Dreadful Things, and I bought Limbo. So all of these are partner labels. We've got one Fun City Edition and two AGFAs. I'm doing great so far. So those I will get into at a later date. Those are going to remain a mystery for now. Although I will give a longer version of the unboxing to patrons. So if you want all of these unboxed and you're a patron, then go on over to the Patreon and you'll get that part of your patronage, I guess. Anyway, I also got Possession, another film which I unboxed, and oh boy, this is an exciting one. This is the standard edition versus the super deluxe fancy like fuzzy one. I didn't get that one because it was like $20 extra, and I don't feel like spending that much money on any release, even one that is of one of my favorite films. I will definitely be taking a look at this in the near future. I don't know if it'll be a video essay or a review, but definitely something I'll be getting into. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Anyway, let's talk about the topic for the day, which is the Vinegar Syndrome September releases. This is, let's see, it's October 1st that I'm putting this out, which it's always the month after. It's frustrating, but it's always a month after that I get these out. So I'm just going to go through these in the order of what I'm most excited by, because I haven't actually watched them yet. First up, Memorial Valley Massacre. This is probably the one that is the least intriguing to me. I do like the cover art quite a bit, but from my understanding, it's not quite as violent and dark as this cover art would suggest, but still looks pretty dope. As far as the well, actually, let's. I'm going to do this a lot like I did my Hodorowski unboxing. I'm just going to show you some footage from the movie because I rip them as soon as I get them, so I at least have that to show you, and I'll just show you some footage, and then we'll get into the reviews another time. So, Memorial Valley Massacre. Evil land developer Alan Sangster has just opened his latest tourist trap, the Memorial Valley Campground, as carloads of happy campers arrive for what they assume to be a weekend of fun in the great outdoors. A much more sinister presence is watching them from the nearby wilderness. When campers start turning up dead, their bodies brutally mangled, George, the head forest ranger, is tasked with finding the killer and putting an end to the bloodshed. But it seems he might know much more about the sinister killings than he's letting on. So yeah, this shot under the title Memorial Day. Let's see, they call it a cheerfully absurd direct-to-video slasher featuring imaginative deaths, and a wild choice for a killer, which caveman. And yeah, as far as the extras, I believe this is another MGM release. Yeah. So it's been kind of a trend with those, as they don't seem to have a lot of extras. And this is no different. So this is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original negative. Dope as hell. I expect that to sound or to look pretty good. Welcome to Memorial Valley, an interview with director Robert C. Hughes. Ranger Danger, an interview with actor John Kerry. John Kerry, who was in Dolomite, most famously. And a promotional stills gallery, plus reversible cover artwork. Good shit. Although as usual, I would have loved a commentary. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Especially, this seems like one you could have easily gotten a commentary for, so that's troubling, but whatever. Up next, Killing Birds. Killing Birds. Now this one, I am really excited to watch this. I just know already that it's a piece of shit, and I know going in that it is not a very good zombie movie. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's see here. This one does seem to be the most packed of the bunch. This is definitely the most feature-packed. Let's go ahead and get through that synopsis real quick. A group of college-aged ornithologists have taken a class trip deep into the wilderness on a quest to find and study a rare and possibly extinct species of bird. Despite receiving ominous warnings, both human and avian, they set up camp in a musty old house, only to find themselves under siege from mysterious supernatural forces. But it's not just the house or the hordes of hungry birds that they have to worry about. They quickly realize that they're also going to have to contend with a group of bloodthirsty zombies who have descended on the deserted farmhouse. So they call it a jaw-dropping slice of late 80s horror, as only Italians are capable of imagining. Directed by Claudio Lattanzi. Everything but the kitchen sink-styled thriller which piles on gore and insane plot. I do like insane plot twists. Ooh, and stars Lara Wendell from Tenebrae. Tenebrae. Ooh, and it stars Lara Wendell from Tenebrae. Cool. So it's restored in 2K from its original negative. Includes 2 soundtracks, both the original English language and Italian dubbed. Talons, an extended video interview with writer-director Claudio Lattanzi. Birds of a Feather, a video interview with soundman Larry Ravine. Brand new audio commentary with film historian and author Sam Deegan. Original theatrical trailer, English and Italian. Reversal cover artwork, subtitles. This is a pretty solid. And Larry Ravine, I read you, or I don't read. I own your book. So that's a nice little setup of features. I'm very curious to see just how long an extended video interview is. That should be interesting. So not bad at all as far as the presentation that I'm seeing here. Great cover artwork. If I was ranking these strictly by their cover art, then this would definitely win out. This is a fucking killer slipcover. I'm very, very into this. Next up, Spellcaster. Now, the only thing really stopping Spellcaster from being like my #1, can't wait to watch this shit pick, is I've already seen it. I have not watched it since it was on like Cinemax or HBO or Showtime, or it was one of those. It was when like you got all those like on-demand options on your TV, and it wasn't. It was all through cable, and it was awful. I watched this way back when it was on TV, and I really, really enjoyed it, and it stayed with me for a long time. I'm prepared for it to be perhaps worse than I remember it being, but I'm also prepared to like it more, because my tastes have changed quite a bit over time, and I'm more attuned to the kind of sillier, goofy, dumb, full moon type film. So I'm not totally sure what it's going to be like, but I'm really excited nonetheless. This is newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm inner positive. A group of strangers have been invited to partake in a promotional televised treasure hunt at a remote Italian castle, with the winner walking away with $1 million fortune. But the old Gothic building has some diabolical tricks up its sleeve, and it's not long before the guests begin to fall victim to its demonic secrets, all while the surviving guests begin to come up with creative and deadly ways to try and locate the hidden treasure. So it's one of a series of castle films made in the mid-'80s by notorious exploitation producer Charles Band. Full Moon. Let's see, creature effect-filled supernatural horror film. I remember that. Starring 80s new wave music icon and one of my personal favorite musicians, Adamant. That I'm a little biased going in. I have seen Adamant perform. I did rock the fuck out, and I quite enjoy that man. Ooh, shot by Sergio Salvati, the guy who shot The Beyond and Lucio Fulci's Zombie. So that's pretty dank. Let's see, we got, obviously, that 2K scan. An interview with director Raphael Zielinski. Promotional still gallery, reversible cover artwork, double-sided poster. Knowing Brad, I'm assuming that he tried to get Adamant, and it just did not work out, which is too bad. Is this? Oh, so this is one, I have actually three issues with packaging on this set. First one is just regarding Spellcaster. It's really hard to fit this in. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do it top, or you can do it bottom. And bottom feels dumb because you're putting it in bottom up. It just looks kind of weird. You have the little Blu-ray thing sticking out. But when I open it, I don't know if you can really get that audio. Like, it sounds like I'm going to tear that plastic. Which makes me very worried. And then, of course, if I try to put it in normal, it just gets fucking stuck on the plastic. And again, I feel like I'm gonna rip it. So it feels a little bit like it's a bit too tight this round, and I don't know why that is, but it's frustrating. Also, mine, it's got like a few slight marks, and right here, I don't know if you can see this. It's really hard to tell on camera. But there's like a slight indentation where it almost, I don't know what it is, but it looks like there was a small problem when making the cover, and there's just like a little indentation where it's almost like something was trying to get out, but like a straight edge. And yeah, that's a little annoying. It looks more dinged than I'm used to. Not horribly. It's not like a huge deal or anything. It's a premium item. I expect a premium item, especially when it's, a new item. And so I'm a little mildly disappointed in that. but, you know, again, not a huge deal. But again, not a huge deal. The other thing, which one is it? I think it's Memorial Day. Yeah, from Memorial Day, and this is not from Sleazy Michael's Greasy Fingers, there are a few like little spots on the back here that where it looks like something got like there's a sticker on it or something smudged on it, and let's see, can I get it off? Yeah, it's something that's there that I cannot get off. It's just like this gross like place where something like dabbed on it. I don't know what that is, but it's another frustrating thing, especially because this is a pretty sweet cover. You know, you have like this axe, like all nice and shiny. You got the flashlight up there that's shiny. You got his eyes and teeth shiny, and then I just have these little blops of garbage on there, which you can kind of see right there. You can kind of see. So that's annoying, just because again, we're paying premium for fucking cardboard. I could use a little bit more attention to quality control. I also recognize that it's got to be hard to get all these out. They sell a lot of movies. I'm sure that the shipping process is a fucking nightmare right now. I am not mad about any of this. This is nothing where I'm like gonna, you know, break my keyboard out in frustration. I just wanted to point out some little flaws, just because this is technically a review. So I want to put that out there, so you know. And then finally, number 1, Ladrones de Tumbas, aka Grave Robbers, which based on the alternate artwork here, I am very intrigued as to how this goes. I know that this is apparently a pretty solid little Mexican horror flick. With some pretty dope kills, that's what I've heard. Everything I've heard about this movie has been great, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why I put this away when I need to talk about the stuff. So yeah, let's see here. In the early Spanish colonial age, the leader of a satanic sect was condemned to eternal damnation by a priest and was left to rot with an axe forever embedded in his chest. Now, in modern day, a group of teenage, treasure-seeking grave robbers accidentally uncover his hidden tomb, dislodging the axe in the process. But what they don't realize is that they've unwittingly reawakened the diabolical killer who promptly sets to complete his unholy mission of spawning the son of Satan, while brutally butchering anyone who happens to get in the way. Dank as hell. So I'm really excited about this one, directed by Ruben Galindo Jr. I don't know why I said it that way. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original negative. We get Unearthing the Past, an interview with director Ruben Galindo Jr., and then a commentary track with The Hysteria Continues, which is something I'm always asking for, and we got it on this one, so dope as hell. So that means we got 2 commentaries in this whole batch. Not bad, not bad. This one's super, super cool. It just looks so fucking metal and sick, man. I am so excited. Hail Satan. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna go watch these now. And yeah, that's it. That's all we're gonna talk about today. This is a short video because, again, I haven't watched these yet. I'm going to try something new. Since it's October, I decided that I'm going to try to put out a video every day. That's right, 31 days of videos. Will I succeed? Well, I don't know. Maybe. But I'm going to try to do that, and as part of that, I decided I might as well go ahead and do individual reviews for every one of these titles. I'm going to try to put them out 3 days in a row. I do have another rather big review that I had planned for today that I had to put off by a few days. I might just pop that in between, but either which way, look forward to those videos. If you'd like to support me on the interwebs financially, you can go to my Patreon and pledge money to my face, and you get some perks and stuff, including more footage from this particular video, as well as watch parties and junk. If you want to support me non-financially, you can hit me up on the Twitters and the Facebooks, all those hell sites. You can follow me there, or even better, something I enjoy even more, you can like this video, click subscribe, maybe tap that fucking bell icon everybody's talking about these days, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these releases. Are you disturbed by Sleazy Michael? I know I am. Either which way, interact with my face, and until next time, go watch a movie.
Goodbye, old friend.